That's gonna be the big one. This is gonna be the big one. Come here. Gotta get up. Good morning, y'all. We are out here on the Gulf Coast today, and as you see behind me, we got a big old sheet of clouds. It is freezing this morning. We just had a massive cold front come through, but that is not stopping us. We're out here on the water, and we are heading off to that bridge structure in the distance right there. But check it out. I have got something really unique planned for y'all today. We are going to be testing out black-eyed peas for sheepshead. I got a very interesting theory about these black-eyed peas. I'm going to share that with y'all in a minute. I've never used them before. I got a hunch that it's going to work, but we're going to find out here today. Let's get over here on the bridge and I'll show y'all what we got. All right, we are pulling up on the structure right now. As you see, a lot of oysters, a lot of barnacles around this bridge. We're just trying to find us a spot right now that's kind of out of the wind. Wind is coming directly from the west right now, so we're gonna try to tuck away where we can be a little bit more protected. This is where we're gonna start right here. We are in 36 foot of water. It's gonna get a little bit shallower as we get closer, but for the most part, it's pretty deep. As I scan these pilings, I was picking up fish around them, so a lot of fish in the area. But here's the deal. So as I showed y'all, we got black-eyed peas right here. And the reason I think black-eyed peas will work is because I feel like it looks very close to a barnacle, right? These fish are out here, they're eating these barnacles, and sheepshead are visual feeders. So in theory, if I drop a black-eyed pea down there, hopefully he thinks it's a barnacle that's fallen off the piling and they eat it. That's the theory, right? But before we can get into that, I've got to make sure that A, these fish are feeding, and that there are sheepshead in fact in this area. So in order to do that, I do got some crabs behind me, and we're going to be using these crabs, like I said, just to make sure that there are fish here. Once we catch about 3 or 4, we're going to swap over to black-eyed peas and we'll see what happens. So just to give y'all a reference on time, it is 7:25. It'll be about 7:30 once I get rigged up and drop. All right, let's go ahead and grab our first crab right here. I will talk about this full setup a little bit later on because we're going to be using the same setup for our black-eyed peas as we are our crabs. So got that guy right there. I don't know if these crabs are dead or if they're just kind of dormant because it's cold, but they really ain't moving around a whole lot. All right, first drop going down. Got him. There we go. First fish hooked up. I've had to work several different sections of pilings, so they're not, oh, dang it. Just got off trying to work this eye pilot around these pilings, and that one got me. All right, let's try that again. Drop another one right there in the same spot. And yeah. Come here. Come here. He's not fighting real hard. It feels like a decent one though. Come here. Don't get me in there. Yeah, that's the species. All right. Sheepshead #1 on the crabs. All right, well that right there is sheepshead #1, hooked perfectly inside the mouth. Oh my gosh, I literally just pulled that out. Very easy. That fish definitely could have got away. We are keeping fish today, so I am going to go ahead bleed this guy out. We're gonna rig up another crab. We're gonna try to get 2 more sheepshead before we switch over to the black-eyed peas. After we catch our next fish, we'll do a time check too. Yep, there he is. He's got it. Got him. That one's a little, dang it. Well, that is the thing about sheepshead, the way their mouths are shaped, all the teeth they got in there, it's real hard to get those hooks to penetrate, which is why I go with a very small hook, because it's easier for that hook to penetrate. But as you see, we've lost a couple this morning already. We got us a good bridge piling right here. Real quick activity on it. Nope, there he is. Wait for him to pull the line down. Come on, eat it. Got him. Oh, that one should be bigger than the last one. Not running any drag. He's got a little bit of weight to him. Oh yeah, there he goes. Come here. Oh yeah, that's a decent one. Yeah, that's a good fish. Good fish. Come here. Come here. Get up. Yeah. Oh, dude, look at that one. Yeah, that is a solid fish, y'all. My goodness. That goes to show y'all how cold the water is right there. Because a fish this size should have pulled a lot more drag. Water temperatures right now, we're in the high 40s. We're coming off of some 20-degree days. I mean, look at the teeth on these guys. I've been catching these fish for years, but it's just incredible to see the teeth that these guys got. Definitely don't want to get your finger stuck in the mouth of one of these fish. This right here is a solid 19-incher. Go ahead, put this guy behind us. I'm gonna catch one more sheep's head, then we're gonna swap over. All right, so it is 8:08 right now, about to drop down, hopefully pick up our third fish. So we're sitting at about 40-50 minutes. We've got 2 fish, but I will say the first 30 minutes or so, we were bouncing around trying to find where they're at. I'd say all of our fish have come in the last 10 minutes or so, right off the inside of this one piling right here, which a lot of times, that's all it takes is to just find that one little section that's holding most of the fish. It's like 90% of sheepshead fishing is just finding that one area. Again, sometimes, I mean, no matter where you go, you can find fish all over this stuff. It really just depends. But with the cold weather that we've had, it really isolates these fish into really small areas. Ooh, is that a fish? That is a fish. I didn't know if that was fish or bottom. Come here. It's hard to tell the size of these guys. He's not that big. He's not that big, still a keeper. Like I said, it's hard to tell the size of these guys right now because they're cold and they're just not fighting real hard. All right. So these guys right here only got to be 14 inches. This one does make it, but probably just barely. So we're gonna go ahead, let that one go right there. Probably only gonna keep a couple more. Don't want to keep any more than what we need. So it is going on 8:20 right now. We caught those 3 sheepshead, missed 2 other ones, had a couple of other bites, and it took me a little while to find them, but we have located them. So we're about to go ahead, swap over to the black-eyed peas, and we're gonna see what happens. But I want y'all to do me a favor. Pause the video right now, go to the comment section, and I want y'all to comment, will it work or will it not? I'd love to see y'all's feedback or kind of just see what y'all are thinking about this. I don't know. I've never used them personally. It's just a theory that I have. They look like barnacles. These sheepshead are visual feeders, so I feel like they should eat them. But y'all hit the comment section down below. Let me know if this is going to work. Of course, we got to open the can right here and drain the liquid off of them. All right, and there it is right there, the black-eyed pea. That is probably the closest thing I think I could find that would mimic a barnacle. Now, it's not gonna have the smell of a barnacle, and I imagine you could probably take these, and that one just fell apart. That's not good. That's not good. But I imagine you could take these and put them in clam juice or something like that, and give them a little bit of scent, and it will probably work out just fine. We went ahead, doubled up on them right there. Let's drop that down. Oh, I think we got a bite. We got a bite. Oh, definitely 100% that was a fish, and my bait's gone. All right. Well, the thing is, I don't know if that was a croaker. I don't know if it was a sheep's head. But something ate that guy. I'm gonna thread a little bit more on there, try to get them running up where I can really hide that hook, because that bait was down there for every bit of 5, maybe even 10 minutes. I know they're down there looking at it. Oh, we just got bit. We just got bit. He's on. Oh, dude, that's a giant. That's a giant fish. Oh, he got me around the pylon. Open the bell. Come on, come back this way. Ah, I'm on a piling. Don't get around that piling. Come on. Come on. I don't know, that's a sheep's head. That's feeling like a drum. I don't know that I can steer this kayak through all of this. I cannot fight a fish against these pilings. I will lose that battle 100% of the time. I don't think that's a sheep's head. If it is, it's a giant. I just don't know which way he's at. He went now. Come on, come up. Reveal yourself. Oh, I'm snagged. I'm hung on the piling. Oh, my line got wrapped. Come on, dude. Oh, man. Well, that was crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and say that was probably 80% of black drum. The way those, I mean, just bull down in those directions like that, didn't have any head pumps like a sheep's head, which would make sense because these black-eyed peas do have a scent to them, and black drum pretty much only feed off a scent because they don't have great eyesight. So that's what I'm going with. That would have been an amazing catch. We're gonna go ahead and rig back up because I did get broke off. We're gonna try that again. So we have just re-rigged. Now it'd probably be a good time to talk about my full setup. So the reel is just Shimano Stratic 2500, great reel right there. But really the star of the show is this rod. It's a 7.2 medium power fast action chubby rods. They're about 130 bucks. I'll have them linked down below, but extremely sensitive. And when you're out here fishing for sheep's head, sensitivity is needed, and this is an amazing rod at what I would consider to be a pretty good price. And then all of my line is 20-pound braided mainline to a 20-pound fluorocarbon leader, and I'm using a size number 2 split shot to a number 2 Gamakatsu octopus hook. And then once again, we're just going to take that P right there, try to thread it on. The last one I kind of mashed and made like a little ball, and it seemed like it did pretty good. So we're gonna do that again, just like that right there. Let's go drop it down. All right, we are in position. That right there is where we got bit. I will say, if we do hook up on a bull red or a black drum, the chances of fighting it and getting it through all this, well, it's just not great. Oh, come on. Come on. Let him get it in his mouth. Got him. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Oh, no. I saw the sheep's head. Oh, dude, I let him eat everything. Oh, I don't know if it was meant to be or not today, y'all. My goodness. He was right there. Right there. Well, one thing's for sure. They are eating the black-eyed peas. There's no doubt about it. It's just a matter of, can I get one in this boat today? I mean, I'd like to get multiple of them in the boat. It just doesn't look like it's gonna happen, at least not yet. All right, y'all, we are on a doggone mission now. We have had so many opportunities to put a fish in the boat, and we just have not done it yet. One thing's for sure, they're eating it. There he is, right off the side of the piling. Anytime I put that pea anywhere in between, I'm not getting any bites. If I get it right next to the piling, that's when they eat it. Get in the boat. Come on, get up here. It's a little guy. It's just a little one, but we'll take it. Come here. We don't even need a net for this guy. Boom! You gotta love it when a plan comes together, y'all. So insane. Almost convinced that these fish will just about eat anything that is suspended beside a piling. Well, there he is, y'all. About a 12, 13-inch sheep's head, but it ate the black-eyed peas. And he just stuck me on the way out. Well, boom! I appreciate that bite from that guy. We're gonna get some good ones down around the piling. to eat. We're on them now. We're getting bit. I know they're down there. Let's get another one. So check it out. I know that there's going to be somebody that comes here in the comment section and says it's not real, they're not eating the peas, all that crap. I've had to prove them wrong in the past with an underwater camera. So check it out. If y'all can get this video right here to 5,000 likes, I will come back out here, do the same thing, and I'll rig up an underwater camera and show y'all these fish eating this bait right here. Get this video to 5,000 likes and we'll do it. Going back down. So like I was saying while I was fighting that last fish, the only area that I'm getting bit with the peas is like right on the side of this piling right here. So it's coming down the water at an angle and I'm pretty much touching the piling with that pea right there. And oh, I just got slack in my line. That could have been from the piling. I'm right on top of it. Got him. Come here. Come here. Another small one. Looks like the small sheepshead want to eat the peas. Come here. In the boat. All right. Too small to keep. All right. Get bigger, dude. Well, like I said earlier, it is taking a while for them to bite it, but it's definitely working. The cool thing about this is that you can get a can of this for less than $2, and there's literally hundreds of baits in this one can right here, and it is working. And I will say, given the conditions, like, it's not really a great day of sheepshead fishing. If these guys were fired off, I feel like I'd be catching them left and right on this. Another thing that we could do is scrape the barnacles off the pilings and kind of chum it. And then when we drop that beside it, it would disguise the bait. And I know that those fish would come up and be more aggressive eating these guys. But as it stands right now, like we've had at least 10 bites. And hooking them has kind of been an issue, but for the most part, the bait is working. We're still looking for that, maybe that big fish that comes by and eats them. Don't know what it is about this one piling right here, but it is the magic piling. This is where we've gotten just about all of our bites today. Come here. Yep, that's better. That's better. He's out in the open. Oh yeah, that's a drag puller. Got him out in the open. That might not be a sheepshead. Sheepshead don't typically run away from the pilings. Come here. What do we got? That's gonna be the big one. This is gonna be the big one. Come here. Gotta get up. Yeah, that's a sheepshead. That's gonna be a stud. Biggest one of the day, and it came on the doggone black-eyed peas. Get out of here. Let's go. Boom. Insane. Y'all, I don't know about y'all, but this kind of stuff right here fires me up. Oh, that's what gets me going right there. Biggest fish of the day. What an incredible bite. Tell y'all, I got lucky with that one. That fish ran out here in the open. I really didn't have anything I had to worry about, which typically I would have my drag a lot looser, but fighting them around these pilings and stuff, you gotta really tighten down on it and get them out of there as quick as possible. Look at that guy right there. Not incredibly long, probably 20 inches, but man, is she thick. Insane bite. Appreciate that. We're gonna go ahead and throw this one in the back. It's gonna be the last one that we keep today. How insane is that right there? I will say that in no shape, way, or form is this better than crabs or anything like that. Matter of fact, of all the baits that y'all have seen me use on this channel to catch sheepshead, I have never once stated that any of them are better than crabs. And if I were to put any of the unconventional baits that I've used for sheepshead in a category, worms would probably be the best alternative to live shrimp, fiddler crabs, oysters, things like that, right? So these sheepshead, let me kind of backtrack on that. So these sheepshead, their natural food would be barnacles, fiddler crabs, live shrimp, oysters, right? We'll put those 4 things in a category. The unconventional things that we've used are live worms, we've used crickets, we've used corn, hominy, and now black-eyed peas. Of all of those things, I would definitely say the worms work best. Second would be the crickets, and then you can start to do the black-eyed peas, corn, hominy, probably all be about the same. But check it out. I have got some more sheepshead content that is going to be coming out that I guarantee you it's stuff you've never seen before. I just ordered some new lures, so we're going to be using some artificial lures that y'all have never seen here on the channel to catch them, and all sorts of other stuff. So please hit that subscribe button. I am trying to get to 100,000 this year. I believe we can make it happen. It's going to be tough, but I think we can make that happen this year. So if y'all like this type of content, please hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna go ahead, rig up some crabs now. We're gonna go down to the end in some deeper water, see if maybe we can catch some bigger fish. But all in all, insane day out here using the black-eyed peas. Let's go see if we can catch some bigger ones on some crabs. All right, back out here, 35 foot of water. Let's get one to eat. Get one of them old big old whoppers. There he is. There he is. Oh, giant, giant. Golly. Oh, my goodness. Holy moly. Let's try that one more time. One more time. Got him. That might be a decent one there. I don't know yet. Feels heavy. Come here. Get your butt in this boat. Yeah, that's a good fish. Another good one. Y'all, there are some absolute studs out here on this bridge. Come here. Boom. Incredible. That right there is another one sitting around 19 inches. So much fun. These are easily one of the funnest fish to come out and catch. Certainly in the wintertime, a lot of other fish are really tough to catch right now. Water temperatures are really low. But these guys will always come out and give you a fun fight and a good dinner, which y'all have seen. We've got 3 of them behind us. I don't need any more than 3 for me and my family. That'll be plenty. 6 fillets between me, my wife, and my 2 kids. Be good to go right there. And then I can always come out here and get some more if I want some more sheepshead. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode right here. If y'all would, please leave me a like, comment with any questions, subscribe if you haven't already. We're gonna go ahead and head to the house because I feel like it is getting colder right now. I'm freezing. I'm about to go warm up. So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed it, and we'll see y'all in the next one.